guys, and welcome back to Lewi Buch Productions. If you like what you're seeing on the channel, remember and hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with all the latest videos coming to the channel, including the 3-part special. Which, I mean, I say including, when I say that I mean all the Reliance and Bonds that are on the channel already, and the Scammell. But anyway, the 3-part special, which you're all waiting for me to tell you what the second part is. And if you haven't guessed yet, I'm guessing the hint's not obvious. Today's special is on this. A 1967 Bond 875. And you may be thinking that you've already told us about this car. You showed us it ages ago when you took the Rialto home. No. For you see, this is an 875 Saloon. I actually bought this from the same place that the two Foxes came from. And I think you'll find the way I found out about this was even better. When the previous owner went and said to me, "Oh, so do you like three-wheelers as well?" And my response had to be nothing more than, "Aye, I quite like them." So I got the chance of this and I bought it. It's totally original, very, very sad looking just now. Perspex windows are all knackered. The windscreen, which I've been told is extremely rare and tricky to find, luckily it was with the car, so it's inside the garage now. I didn't leave it in it. Basically, since this arrived last weekend, I've done nothing to it. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I sprayed oil on those hinges. Bottom one's broken, by the way. Which means, now you can do this. And it actually opens. It kind of sits where it's supposed to be. But I need to do a repair on that one, like we did with the other Bond Ranger. Apart from... come on. There we go. Aye. I say like the other Bond Ranger. The other Bond Ranger only had one broken door hinge. This one has two. And you can guess it, it's both the bottom ones on, well, both sides. So, this is Aberdeen registered for new. I have the number plate right here. HSA 747F. So it was sold to the same dealer as my Bond would have been. Well, I say my Bond, this is mine as well. The plan with this one is actually to fully restore it. So it will be featuring on the channel in the future. Although we might have it in the near future because we are going to do some repairs. As you may be looking at it right now and going, that's actually quite a neat little car, Lewis. Although it has maybe a rotten wheel here and stuff like that. I should actually point out to you, because some of you will be going, "Lewis, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever amount of projects you haven't finished, why are you starting this?" There's a very good reason why this is up here just now. And to show you, I will grab the front wheel. So, unfortunately, this is the extent of my tyres, all on this one. All of them are rotten rims, and the tyres all resembling that. Oh look, it's got rust raining from it. So yeah, the stark reality of that is that the tyres are, and well, wheels are totally rotten. So I need to get 3 Hillman wheels for this motor here to get it rolling again. Also, there's another thing I need to do to be able to get it rolling, which, to show you that bit, we need to go to the back. So, with some video magic, we will continue this at the back. So, we're now at the back of the Bond, by magic. I've just noticed actually, I must have had an 875 badge there as well. There's 2. Actually, I don't know what that one's been. I'm going to have to look into that, because I've just noticed there's been a badge there. That would have been Bond. I thought it would have been 875, but I could be wrong. Pardon me. Anyway, as you'll notice, the panel is not in this one, same as what my other one was like. Panel's actually inside it. Now, with my first 875, it wasn't a problem. The engine wasn't there. This one, however, this engine is there and it's sitting on this pallet. It also doesn't have as good access as the Ranger does, because that is your engine bay hatch. So yeah, it's only a hatch that big to work on this engine when it's actually together. But anyway, that's not really a worry right now. The biggest problem that we've got with this engine just now is there's nothing holding the back of the engine up, so that should be mounted to a steel bit of framework in the back panel. Because the back panel's out, and that bit of steel is actually totally rotten. In fact, no, I don't have it to hand, I must have binned it. It was just a tiny little bit of rotten metal. So it's totally knackered. So what I need to do before I can put this down into storage is either make up the new metal panel and put this engine into a position so it can be rolled about, or take the engine out and then not have to worry about it until I get the thing rebuilt. So that's basically where we are with this one. But on the bright side, unlike my Bond down the road, another 875, this one has an engine in it. I haven't checked if it's the original. I will check the numbers once I work out where they are on this. I haven't a clue. But yeah, it's all there. It's sealed because it has been sitting a lot of years, but it's there. It's a quite nice little unit to look at, actually. And I have had some working on these now because I've currently recommissioned a Hillman imp for the Grumpy and Transport Museum, where when this video comes out, which hopefully will be the Saturday the 6th, that'll mean the 7th, I will be at the Grumpy and Transport Museum, how many left, with a selection of my collection. I think it's the easiest way of putting it. Look at that, even though it's damaged. So you'll also be noticing over in this corner, there's a rather neat shut line here. So when I got it, something had landed inside here and bent the parcel shelf down, which in turn has split all this to bits. So what you find is, if you just push a little bit of pressure on, that goes back into shape, kind of. This is actually needing... I have had it in shape, believe me, I have actually managed it once. So you can kind of get it back in position. I will get this repaired right. We'll probably do it together for a video because it's quite a nice repair to do. It's totally smashed to bits down there. So split all the way down here and about to here somewhere, which unfortunately is behind 2 layers of panelling, which is going to be lovely to do. So yeah, actually is it? Yeah, it is. It's down behind 2 panels. Anyway, let's have a look inside it. Right, so how we'll start this off is parcel shelf and the stuff that's not really moved inside it. We'll have a close look at the engine since I've now got these in my hand instead of the tripod. It's still broken. So everything's there. It's very tired looking. There's the parcel shelf that was out of shape, and where the crack is you can see the daylight coming through. So yeah. That must be missing off of my over one actually. So yeah, we'll go across there. Oh, there's a regulator. Fuel pump, everything there. It was lying on top of the engine when I opened the cover earlier. But yeah, I'll sort that bridge when we come to it. I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Make sure it's closed. Right. So here's the nasty repair I've got to do in this one. So we've got this bit here, which needs repositioned and lined up, and then it all needs pushed in like that to get it to line up as well. Come around this corner, we've got another nasty repair there, broken all the way down here. Oh, it actually kind of made that look better. Kind of. Needs actually the air hacksaw right through it to let it sit where it should be, and then we have to fiberglass it from the back. Another rotten Hillman imp wheel. It actually has the Bond letters on it, which is brilliant to see. And we can actually... This bonnet also needs a repair hinge, because that one's got a hole in it and that one's snapped. Oh look! It's an old bird nest, thankfully. So that's where I pinched the wheel from to show you how bad a condition they were. So yeah, it's not very pretty. Oh look, moss. That is a very old nest, I need to get rid of that. There we go, that's better. Adjustable Desmos. Right. Now I believe this door's unseized as well, but I can't remember. Come on. Oh, oh, there we go. It does move. So it's got the speedometer in it. It's got everything in place. It's got a nettle, as you always want a nettle in your car. The seats really need remanufactured. I will have to make brand new ones for this car. And that needs some work. Thankfully they're just mini hinges. We will look at it from this side, because this one does open. So obviously it needs new seats. There's a load of bits in it. There's the back panel. Some monster heat have been fitted in it as well. So it must have been someone that was really cold in this car. And yeah, just very tired looking. I haven't found keys for it yet. I need to go and work out what key's supposed to be in it. There we go. So yeah guys, that's today's video. The unveiling of the Bond 875 Saloon. And that's a Mark 1 as well. Which I found out my Mark 1 Ranger is actually a Mark 2, because the Mark 2 used the Mark 1 front end. Yeah, it's confusing. But anyway, that is today's unveil. The Bond 875 Saloon. And I'm still flat out anyway, because this was supposed to be going to a show tomorrow, because this is actually the same day I filmed the kitten video. So that was supposed to be going to a show tomorrow, but it's broke down. So I'm in the middle of trying to fix it. For I've also got a backup, which is that one, which hopefully will get it running. And that's not my car, before you ask, is that another one you've got? It's here just for some odd repairs. But yeah, so that's working, it's fueled up, ready to go. That one, don't know, I think the carburetor's dead, but I'm working on it. I'm going to jump back on it now and get that done, and it'll be a flat out day again. But anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed meeting this 875 Saloon. If you have, remember to give the video a like. If you want to keep up to date with any work being done to this, or the Foxes, or anything else on the channel, because there's loads going on, and half the time I forget what's going on, which is quite bad, it's just my own collection. But anyway, if you want to keep up to date with all this stuff, remember and hit the subscribe button, and ping me a comment, let me know what you think of this little beauty of a car. I think it's fantastic. I absolutely love these things, because they're just so quirky and different, and you never see them. You never see them anywhere. So, hopefully, this will get restored back on the road. But anyway, I'm going to go and crack on and get something done, because I could stand and look at this all day, but I know I can't. And I could talk to you all day, but I can't do that either unfortunately. But anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed it. We'll do a video cleaning out the inside of that next time, seeing what's all lying inside it, because it is absolutely full of rubbish. Hopefully empty it out and see what it looks like. Or we'll do a repair on it. We'll do one or the other. I'll make my mind up before we do it anyway. So, till then guys, I guess we'll see you next time. Cheerio.